let's just get your take on what they've said. 2.8% 2014, 2.5% for next year. Does it sound about right to you?
Well, I think this year sounds about right. I think anything pretty close to 3% for this year, that's my own forecast. I think it's reasonable. The UK is growing 0.7% a quarter, give or take, so that takes you up to 3% for the year once you take account of growth last year too. I think heading into the future, where I would be more optimistic is I think growth will accelerate through 2015 rather than slow down as low interest rates get more and more purchase, as confidence returns and businesses invest more.
Based on that, where's the base rate going to be at the end of 2015?
Well, I think we'll see a couple of hikes during 2015, with the first one in Q1, so I think probably around 1%, and then we'll see the pace of increases pick up.
OK, current account deficit and the worry. I know there are a lot of worriers about the UK current account deficit. Are you in that camp?
No, not really. I mean, I worry about it for the long-term health of the UK. I mean, of course, we can't run a current account deficit forever. But is it going to crimp growth for the next 2 or 3 years, or even maybe in the next 5 years? No, I don't think so. I mean, we're seeing sterling go up at the minute because of increased confidence in the UK's ability to grow, and because we're likely to be the first country to raise interest rates, at least of the major central banks. So this can't go on forever, but it can go on for really quite some time before it causes any big problems for the UK, and I think that will be the case this time.
And how long can this talk of rebalancing towards business investment, towards exports, go on before we actually see something substantial?
Before we see something substantial, I mean, I think quite a long time. I think it's going to be a long grind to improve our exports and our competitiveness in the world. I don't think right now we have a problem with price, with the level of the exchange rate. It's well down on pre-crisis levels. What we do have is a problem with producing the right sort of things that people want in the right sort of volume. And we also have a problem with our main export partner, the Eurozone, only just recently having exited from recession and gradually improving growth. So I think through the next year or two, we'll start to export more to the Eurozone, which will help, and I think we'll start to build up the capacity to export, but I think it's going to be a long grind.